Okay, so remember those days of dial-up, you know, waiting forever for a simple image to load.
Ugh, don't remind me.
I know, right? It feels like ancient history now, but,
Yeah,
well, tech moves fast.
that's for sure.
And the next big thing in mobile internet, 5G advanced, it's already here.
It is.
So get ready, because we are diving deep into a world of, like, insanely fast downloads, networks that can, like, sense their surroundings, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It's a future that feels straight out of a sci-fi film, really.
Yeah, it's not just an upgrade. It's a whole new ball game.
Yeah.
We're moving from those incremental changes to a true generational leap in technology.
Now, for this deep dive, we've got the inside scoop, really. We spoke with Carl Connolly. He's the CTO and CMO at CellHub, an exclusive primary agent with T-Mobile for Business.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he gave us some incredible insights into 5G Advanced. In fact, here's a fascinating tidbit. T-Mobile is the only carrier in the U.S. currently capable of offering 5G Advanced
Hmm.
because of their 5G standalone core.
That's right. That's a critical detail. Remember those early 5G rollouts? They were often called non-standalone because they're essentially piggybacking on, well, existing 4G infrastructure.
Right.
But 5G Advanced, it's built on a completely new foundation, a 5G standalone architecture.
So are we saying that those early 5G networks were like holding back the true potential of this technology?
I think a good way to think about it is like early 5G was like adding a turbocharger to a horse-drawn carriage.
Okay.
You get a speed boost, but the underlying technology is still limiting. 5G Advanced, on the other hand, it's like transitioning from that carriage to a high-speed bullet train.
Okay, I get it. That analogy paints a pretty clear picture.
Oh.
So Connolly walked us through some of the capabilities of 5G Advanced, and to be honest, my mind was blown. Like, downloading a movie in seconds.
I know.
Networks that act like giant sensors. It sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie.
It does sound futuristic, but these are real advancements with the potential to like really change the way we live, work, and play.
Yeah. So let's unpack some of these features. Connolly mentioned enhanced massive MIMO and beam forming.
Yeah.
I have to admit those terms sound a bit intimidating.
They sound complex, but the concept is actually quite simple. Imagine you're in a crowded stadium and the announcer is using multiple speakers to direct their voice to like specific sections.
Right.
That's essentially what massive MIMO and beamforming do for mobile networks. Instead of broadcasting a signal in all directions, they use a large number of antennas and smart algorithms to create like focused beams of signal targeted at individual users.
So instead of everyone fighting for the same bandwidth, it's like having your own dedicated lane on the information superhighway.
Precisely. More antennas and smarter algorithms, they translate into, well, better signal strength, faster speeds, a more reliable connection, even in those notoriously crowded areas.
No more buffering in the middle of a concert live stream.
Hopefully not.
I'm sold. But it gets even more impressive. Connolly talked about AI being integrated into 5G advanced networks. They call it AI native network operations. Is this like having a super smart IT guy managing the entire network?
It's even more advanced than that. You see, AI isn't just an add-on, it's baked into the core of the network, like from the ground up.
Oh, wow.
Imagine a network that constantly learns from data, adapts to changing conditions, optimizes its performance in real time. It's like the network is constantly anticipating your needs and adjusting accordingly.
So we're talking about a self-optimizing, self-healing network? That's incredible. But hold on, there's more. Connolly mentioned something about the network acting as a giant sensor. Is he talking about those creepy targeted ads again?
No. It's much more sophisticated than that. It's called integrated sensing and communication. By analyzing signal reflections and distortions, the network can actually detect objects and movement within its range.
Wait, so the network is like a giant invisible radar system.
In a way, yeah. This capability has incredible potential for things like security systems that can see intruders, even in darkness, smart cities that can monitor traffic flow and optimize traffic lights, and even self-driving cars that can communicate with each other and with the infrastructure around them.
Okay, that really officially blows my mind. I could barely keep track of my keys, and now networks are going to be super aware of their surroundings. What's next? The network making me coffee in the morning. But on a more serious note, what about all the devices we're connecting to the internet? Don't they drain battery life like crazy?
That's a common problem with the Internet of Things, but 5G Advanced addresses it head-on with something called RedCap and massive IoT improvements. These new devices, they're designed to last for years on a single charge thanks to new power-saving modes.
So no more changing batteries in my smart smoke detector every few months.
Hopefully not.
That's a huge relief.
Exactly. 5G Advanced is not just about speed and capacity, it's about efficiency and sustainability as well.
We've covered some truly mind-blowing technology, but I have to ask, what does this all mean for the average person? How will 5G Advanced actually impact our day-to-day lives?
Well, get ready for a superior mobile broadband experience. Imagine downloading speeds 10 to 20 times faster than what most people have today. Instantaneous downloads, streaming 8K video without a hint of buffering, gaming with zero lag. It's going to revolutionize mobile entertainment.
Streaming holographic concerts on my phone. Sign me up. But honestly, my biggest concern with all this tech is always battery life. My phone seems to die at the worst possible moments.
I hear you. And that's where the extended battery life feature comes in. 5G Advanced is designed to be, well, significantly more power efficient than previous generations of mobile technology. We're talking about phones that last up to 30% longer on a single charge.
That's a game changer, especially for someone like me who's constantly on the go. No more panic attacks when that low battery warning pops up.
Okay, I'm definitely starting to see the appeal of 5G Advanced. Faster downloads, longer battery life. It sounds like they designed this technology with me in mind. Connolly also mentioned enhanced location services. He made it sound like GPS on steroids.
That's an apt comparison. We're talking about pinpoint accuracy, down to the centimeter level. Imagine indoor navigation that can guide you to a specific product in a crowded store, or location-based services so precise they can tell you which lane to be in to avoid traffic. 5G Advanced takes location services to a whole new level.
Now that's what I call personalized service. But it sounds like AI plays a big role here as well. Connolly mentioned something called a personalized network experience.
Picture a network that adapts to your individual needs. If you're a gamer, it prioritizes your connection to minimize lag and ensure a smooth gaming experience. If you're streaming a movie, it optimizes for video quality. And if you're just checking emails, it prioritizes battery life. Hold on. The network can actually anticipate what I'm doing and adjust its performance accordingly. That's pretty amazing.
That's the power of AI native network operations. It's all about making the network smarter and more responsive to, well, individual user needs.
Connolly didn't just focus on consumer applications, though. He also highlighted some major benefits for businesses, right?
Absolutely. 5G Advanced has the potential to revolutionize industries across the board. Take industrial automation and control, for example. Imagine a factory where robots and machines can communicate with each other in real time with near-perfect reliability. That's the kind of precision and efficiency that 5G Advanced can deliver.
So we're talking about a fully automated, hyper-efficient future. Sign me up.
Yeah.
But what about businesses that need more control over their networks? Can they just piggyback on the main 5G Advanced network?
Not necessarily. 5G Advanced also offers private network enhancements. This allows companies to create their own dedicated 5G Advanced networks tailored to their specific needs. They have complete control over security, performance, and resource allocation.
It's like having their own private internet superhighway, just for their business.
You got it.
That makes a lot of sense, especially for industries that handle sensitive data. Connolly also mentioned something about integrated sensing for logistics and security. Can you elaborate on that?
Imagine a warehouse where the 5G Advanced network can do it all. Track inventory in real time, monitor security cameras, and even detect potential safety hazards.
No.
All of this without needing separate, siloed systems. 5G Advanced brings everything together, streamlining operations and making businesses, well, more efficient and secure.
So it's like having a network that's also a security guard, a logistics manager, and an all-seeing eye. Pretty impressive. I have to admit, though, I'm still a bit fuzzy on the concept of edge computing. Connolly kept mentioning it as a key benefit of 5G Advanced.
Edge computing is all about bringing data processing closer to the source, instead of sending it all the way to a central cloud server. Think of it like this. Instead of your phone having to send all your data to a server miles away, it can be processed locally, which means faster response times, lower latency, and a smoother user experience.
Ah, that makes sense. It's like having a mini data center right in your pocket. So all this amazing tech, can we actually see real-world examples of it in action, or is this still mostly theoretical?
We're already seeing some exciting real-world applications of 5G Advanced. Let's take smart transportation, for instance. Imagine a public transportation system where buses communicate with each other and the infrastructure to optimize routes, avoid traffic, and ensure they run on time.
That would be a dream come true. No more waiting forever for a bus that never shows up. What other examples are out there?
In the healthcare field, 5G Advanced is being used for healthcare monitoring and telemedicine. Imagine a hospital where the network can track patient vital signs in real time, allowing doctors to respond to emergencies more quickly and provide proactive care.
That's incredible. It's like having a virtual doctor on call 24/7. And what about entertainment? Connolly hinted at some pretty mind-blowing possibilities.
To get ready for immersive entertainment experiences unlike anything you've seen before. Imagine attending a sporting event and being able to watch replays from any angle you want on your phone with zero lag.
Uh-huh.
Or picture yourself attending a virtual concert that feels like the real thing. 5G Advanced will make these experiences possible.
Okay, I'm officially sold on the future of 5G Advanced. It's clear that this technology has the potential to transform our lives in ways we can't even imagine yet. But let's be realistic. When can we actually expect to see these amazing features become mainstream?
The rollout of 5G Advanced is already underway. We're seeing some of the early features like enhanced massive MIMO and beamforming being implemented in networks right now.
So we're talking about a gradual rollout with the most advanced features becoming available later down the line.
Exactly. Think of it as a phased approach. We're seeing the foundation being laid, but the full potential of 5G Advanced, with features like integrated sensing and AI-native network operations, will unfold over the next few years.
Well, I, for one, can't wait to see what the future holds. It's clear that 5G Advanced is more than just a faster internet connection. It's a fundamental shift in how we connect and interact with the world around us.
And it's important to remember that this is just the beginning. 5G Advanced is a stepping stone to even more advanced technologies, like 6G, which is already on the horizon.
Wow, 6G. That sounds like something out of a science fiction novel. What can we even expect from that?
While 6G is still in its early stages of development, but the progress being made is remarkable. It's not science fiction, it's the future that's rapidly approaching.
I can't wait to see what the future holds.
All right.
But for now, let's focus on the incredible potential of 5G Advanced.
It's a transformative technology that will reshape our world in profound ways.
Before we move on to our next segment, I want to remind everyone that you can learn more about 5G Advanced and its potential by visiting CellHub's website at cellhub.com. They have some fantastic resources and insights that can help you navigate this exciting new technological landscape.
And as you explore the possibilities of 5G Advanced, take a moment to consider the bigger picture. How do you envision this technology shaping our future? What opportunities and challenges do you foresee? These are questions worth pondering as we enter this new era of hyperconnectivity.
We'll be back after a short break to continue our deep dive into 5G Advanced. Stay tuned.
So welcome back. Before the break, we were discussing some of the really cool consumer benefits of 5G Advanced, like, those lightning fast downloads and the extended battery life. But this technology, it isn't just about individual users. It's actually poised to revolutionize entire industries.
That's right. Connolly actually talked about a wide range of enterprise applications for 5G Advanced. One that really stood out to me was something called side-link enhancements. Can you explain what that is and why it's so important?
Sure. Think of SideLink as like a direct line of communication between devices, bypassing the need for a central tower. It's like having a walkie-talkie system on steroids.
So devices can actually talk to each other directly, like without going through the main network.
Exactly. This has huge implications for things like self-driving cars, where near instantaneous communication is crucial. Imagine a scenario where a car needs to slam on its brakes to avoid, an obstacle.
Yeah.
With SideLink, it can instantly alert other nearby vehicles, preventing a potential chain reaction accident.
Wow, that's incredible. It's like a sixth sense for cars, allowing them to react to dangers before humans even see them.
That's a great way to put it. And SideLink, it isn't just limited to vehicles. It can be used in any scenario where devices need to communicate directly and with ultra-low latency. Think about machines on a factory floor, coordinating their movements in perfect sync. Or emergency responders sharing critical information, like in real time during a disaster.
The possibilities seem endless. It's like creating a whole new layer of communication operating at lightning speed. But Connolly also mentioned that 5G Advanced is bringing massive improvements to the Internet of Things. Didn't we already cover that when we talked about RedCap devices and longer battery life?
We touched on it, but 5G Advanced actually goes even further in optimizing the way the network handles massive numbers of connected devices. Remember, we're moving towards a world where everything is connected, from your refrigerator to your car to the traffic lights in your city.
It's a lot to wrap my head around. So how does 5G Advanced make this whole Internet of Things thing actually work?
5G Advanced is designed to handle both massive numbers of low-bandwidth devices like sensors and trackers, as well as high-bandwidth devices like your smartphone or laptop. It's like having a highway with different lanes for different types of traffic, ensuring that everything flows smoothly and efficiently.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
With all these devices constantly sending and receiving data, isn't there a risk of the network, like, becoming overloaded and crashing?
That's where the intelligence of 5G Advanced comes in. Remember the AI native network operations we talked about earlier?
Right.
Well, that same AI is constantly monitoring the network, optimizing resource allocation, and anticipating potential bottlenecks before they even occur.
So it's like having a traffic control system for the internet, making sure that everything runs smoothly, even during rush hour.
Precisely. 5G Advanced isn't just about building a bigger network, it's about building a smarter, more adaptable network that can handle the ever-increasing demands of our, well, hyper-connected world.
Connolly also emphasized how 5G Advanced is designed to power a new generation of personalized experiences. Can you give us some concrete examples of how this might play out in real life?
Imagine attending a sporting event and being able to stream multiple camera angles of the action on your phone in real time, choosing your own personalized view of the game. Or picture yourself using augmented reality glasses to get real-time information about the products you're browsing in a store, customized to your preferences and purchase history.
That's incredible. It's like having a personal concierge for the digital world. But how do these personalized experiences actually work? Is all about AI reading our minds and predicting what we want.
It's not mind reading, but it is about using data to anticipate your needs and deliver a more tailored experience. 5G Advanced allows for the creation of detailed user profiles that take into account everything from your location and device type to your browsing history and app usage patterns.
So it's kind of like those recommendation algorithms that streaming services use to suggest movies and shows, but on a much grander scale.
Exactly. And it's not just about entertainment. Imagine personalized healthcare alerts based on your medical history and real-time biometric data collected from wearable devices. Or personalized traffic updates that factor in your usual commute routes and preferred modes of transportation.
This is all very exciting, but I have to ask about the potential downsides. With all this personalization and data collection, are there concerns about privacy and security?
Those are absolutely valid concerns. And it's crucial that 5G Advanced is implemented in a way that prioritizes user privacy and data security. Robust encryption protocols, decentralized data storage, and strong regulations are essential to safeguarding personal information in this, well, hyper-connected world.
It sounds like a balancing act.
Yeah.
Harnessing the power of this technology while also protecting our privacy and security.
It is a delicate balance, and it's a conversation we need to continue to have as 5G Advanced evolves and becomes more integrated into our lives.
Speaking of evolution, Connolly mentioned that 5G Advanced is just the beginning. He hinted at even more advanced technologies on the horizon, like 6G.
5G Advanced is a crucial stepping stone on the path to 6G, which is expected to be even faster, more reliable, and more intelligent. It's like laying the groundwork for a future where the lines between the physical and digital worlds become increasingly blurred.
It's hard to even imagine what that will look like. What are some of the potential capabilities of 6G?
We're talking about potential for things like holographic communication, where you can have face-to-face conversations with someone on the other side of the world as if they were in the same room. Imagine attending virtual meetings that feel just like real-life gatherings, or experiencing immersive entertainment that transports you to other worlds.
That sounds incredible. But is 6G just a pipe dream, or is it something we can realistically expect to see in our lifetime?
6G is still in its early stages of research and development, but the progress being made is remarkable. It's not science fiction, it's the future that's rapidly approaching.
I can't wait to see what the future holds. But for now, let's get back to 5G Advanced and its potential to transform industries. Connolly specifically highlighted the impact on manufacturing. What did he have to say about that?
Well, Connolly, he painted this fascinating picture of what he called the smart factory of the future. Imagine a manufacturing facility where robots and machines are like seamlessly interconnected, communicating and coordinating their actions in real time.
That sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Are we talking about factories run entirely by robots with no human workers?
Not necessarily, no. It's more about using 5G Advanced to like augment human capabilities, creating a more efficient and productive work environment. Think about human workers collaborating side by side with robots, each performing tasks that best suit their skills and strengths.
So it's not about replacing humans, but rather empowering them with technology.
Exactly. 5G Advanced, it enables a level of precision and real-time control that was simply impossible before. Machines can communicate with each other instantly, making adjustments on the fly to optimize production processes.
What are some specific examples of how this might play out in a real factory setting?
Sure. Imagine a scenario where a machine detects a slight defect in a product on the assembly line. With 5G Advanced, that information can be instantly relayed to other machines down the line, adjusting their settings to compensate for the defect and preventing a batch of faulty products from being produced.
That's incredible. It's like the machines are learning and adapting in real time, becoming more efficient and producing higher quality products.
Precisely. And with 5G Advanced low latency, there's no delay in communication. It's all happening instantaneously, creating a seamless and incredibly efficient production process. Connolly also highlighted how 5G Advanced can actually enhance safety in industrial environments.
How does that work?
Think about a factory where workers might be operating heavy machinery or working with, hazardous materials. With 5G Advanced, sensors can be placed throughout the facility, monitoring everything from air quality to equipment vibrations. If a potential hazard is detected, workers can be alerted instantly and safety protocols can be initiated automatically.
That's a huge step forward in terms of workplace safety. It's like having an invisible safety net protecting workers at all times.
It's about using technology to create a safer, more efficient, and more productive work environment for everyone. And it's not just manufacturing that will benefit from 5G Advanced. Connolly talked about its potential to transform a wide range of industries, from healthcare and transportation to energy and agriculture.
It sounds like 5G Advanced is truly a game changer, with the potential to reshape our world in profound ways.
It's a technology that will touch every aspect of our lives, creating opportunities and possibilities we can only begin to imagine.
Well, before we wrap up this deep dive, I want to remind everyone that you can learn more about 5G Advanced and its potential by visiting CellHub's website at cellhub.com. They have some fantastic resources and insight that can help you navigate this exciting new technological landscape.
And as you explore the possibilities of 5G Advanced, I really encourage you to consider how this technology will shape your own life and the world around you. It's a future full of incredible potential, and we're just at the beginning of this amazing journey.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of 5G Advanced. We'll be back next week with another fascinating topic. Until then, keep exploring and keep learning.